Right, so it says, this card indicates that you've been trying to rationalize that some situation is okay when it isn't. You've settled for less than you desire and for much less than you deserve. You don't need to compromise. Heaven will help you heal or will replace troublesome situations in your life. All you need to do is ask for heaven's help and then adhere to the guidance that results. And just to stop that and say, yes, we have free will and free choice. The angels are there to give us support and guidance. We need to ask them and give them permission to come into our life. They can't just take over. And it's there for you. So it says, take time today to visualize and dream about your heart's true desires. Don't worry about being disappointed. You deserve a great life. And you have the power and the heavenly help to accomplish it. Fear and worry slow down your manifestation. So keep releasing all cares and doubts to heaven. You may feel intimidated by moving up to a higher plateau in your journey. However, you have heaven's reassurance that you're ready. Reach for the stars. Know that you're qualified and deserving of these gifts, and open your arms to receive them. Really beautiful message there for you, Leo. So that is about money as well, possibly. That's not coming in. It is card 42. It's 6, but it is not in balance. So let's go into the reading and see how that resonates. Right, Leo. So there we have it's a female connection in money, health, or value. So it's saying, yeah, it is in reverse. It says this card reverse could indicate that you're feeling unsure or fearful about finances or some health issue. It could also reveal a lack of value for yourself and your own life. Pointing to someone else when this card comes in reversed, it shows a woman who may be reducing her own money or simply may not have your best interests in mind regarding your financial affairs. It could also be someone who devalues or criticizes you or causes you to doubt your own value. It could even be that the harmful energies of a woman from the past are still influencing you today. Be aware that you don't have to let anyone else's negative vibration influence you at any time. Release any toxic connection you know that you are free to define and value yourself no matter what. So there's a possibility of some toxicity from the past as well, but feeling that you don't have the value you need or possibly not having the finances that you need. So it's saying to affirm that the world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. So Leo, that's the energies around the Uranus retrograde for you through to March next year, which is in now Aries. It's moved from Taurus to Aries, which is now your 9th house, your higher house, the Guru house. So I'm going to just set up those cards and get our tarot cards out first, although I see we can actually see these or fit them in here clearly. Yes, you can see them. Just give me a moment. Okay. So there we go, Leo. We started with the situation currently at hand, and that was the 3 of Wands, and that's saying that the situation is waiting for something to come in, that you had a lot of passion and fire energy put into it. It is your Leo energy. Now, fire is about creativity, enthusiasm, work, career projects, looking forward to it and waiting for that to come to you because you knew there was something better for you. You had 2 rods planted firmly in the ground, but you're holding the other one, waiting for something better to come in, and there's a new dawn. So that's the situation. What brought you to that is an air sign. This is a court card, so this is possibly somebody in your life. And air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and the other one is, why am I not getting this? So this is obviously an Aquarius or Libra, or Gemini is the other air sign. But This is a king, so an authoritative move was made, or choice was made, or decision brought to you. It could be your own energies. We do embody all the energies, so it is a general read. Take it where it resonates. Having falcon focus and putting his sword in the ground, making a decision and saying that's it, steadfast, that he's made his decision, he's got his sword down in an authoritative way, about what his choice was made. So that is there, and saying that using cerebral energy, it's air energy. It could be about a contract. It's analytical energy that's presented here. So this analytical energy could be legal advisors or lawyers, signing a contract, having contracts, something written, something legal, because of the sword's energy. That was planted, that was done in an authoritative way, a male done, a decision was made for this new beginning. The card that is your challenge is Ace of Swords. Now that once again is saying that there was an opportunity being offered to you with truth, and this opportunity, which is your challenge, is that there's truth here. There was a truth in victory, a truth in a contract, truth in something spoken, in a legality. If it was a legal situation, it is the 9th house, so legal situations are there. There was a truth, but to get to this ace, it would be a long time to get there, but there is victory as well. But in a hard, thorny way, because it is a sword. So it has hurt, it has cut, it's taken a long time. Whichever way the sword falls, it stings, and but it is a truth that comes through, a brutal, pure truth. No emotion entertained in it, and having absolute clarity about the message and the opportunity that has come through, and that is your challenge. That there's a truth in something that is seen. In your 9th house, remember, Uranus is the 9th house now. So with those energies that are mentioned in the beginning there as well. Now, in the past and recent past, there was a sneaky energy there again, and that's the 7 of Swords. Now, 7s is making decisions. But this is 7 of Swords. A decision was made here that was very alternate. People didn't expect this. And this is the sneaky energy, the thief energy. So it could be cerebral theft, or theft of something that you had done and thought of, a contract maybe, or maybe sneaking off with a contract. Something that's done and isn't done with integrity, sadly, yeah, because this is the energy of picking up something and sneaking off with it, doing something completely unexpected, and that was in the past or recent past. Now, what is crowning you? Now, this could be somebody in your life, or this could be your own energy. Remember, it is a general reading. Somebody in your life, possibly. We had this card saying that there is somebody there that is bringing you down. So that's a very big possibility as well, and saying set your sights higher. Then in your current situation, what you find yourself in now is the Ace of Pentacles. Now that's another opportunity that the universe presented to you, but it's in reverse. It didn't come through. That detail-oriented abundance with money, it didn't come through to you. It is in reverse. So that's the current situation you find yourself in, because it was a choice that had to be made, a decision, but it wasn't made or wasn't done in the right way. And with this truth, you know it. That is a challenge for you. Then in your future, this is future, coming future for you. You have the 4 of Swords, but in reverse. Now, when it's in the right way, it's saying you need to take a break and take a rest. Now it is saying it's not time to go into that meditation and resting and taking a break. It's time to drop the swords, drop the sharpness, drop the logic or the going in your mind, the thoughts of contracts. These swords are falling out of your back now. Whereas if it was upright, it would have been saying to you that you need to take a rest because it's just too much to bear. The swords are in your back, basically. You need to lay it down and meditate to get your answers in truth. But it's in reverse, saying that the time of meditation and getting the truth is gone, and these 3 swords will need to come out and you have the sword that you've laid there. So the stability, it is a 4. 4 is the stability, having 4 legs in the ground. You don't have the 4 legs in the ground, not in an intellectual way, not cerebrally. That isn't there for you because this is falling out as well. So that's a current situation or future situation that you're getting, and I will ask for another card of clarity on that. And we have about a choice, right? Your fire energy, 2 of Wands. There's a choice that you can't just rest about or meditate. You need to use, instead of using that cerebral energy, you need to use your, because you're at this is a crossroads, a card of a crossroads, something very passionate that you felt about. She's wearing dark clothing, depressed about it. There's that falcon. Here's the falcon as well. There's the falcon vision. You had the falcon vision, but there's a crossroads there now, and it hasn't come through for you. But here's the card that clarifies it, the 7 again. There is choices here for you, and saying having the victory. The Chariot is having the victory, or it could be a Cancer person in your life that you're at a crossroads with as well. And the Chariot is having victory because of your perseverance, and it could also be moving. It's a card of movement, vehicles as well, dealing with vehicles. But it's the card of moving forward in a victorious way because of perseverance and stamina, using your will to will what you want between yin and yang, finding that balance and making that decision that needs to be made. The energies you bring into this whole situation is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is a card of holding on too tight. It is in reverse. You can see holding on too tight to something that is material, money, earthy, grounded. And 4 again, 4 is the balance. So holding on too tight, you have the key of abundance, but you know, when you hold on too tight to something, you almost strangle it, and that is the warning of the 4 of Pentacles, that you're holding on too tight or investing in something, and the investment, there's no flow in it. It is in reverse, saying that you've let go of it. You've let it go because it's now in reverse. You're not holding on tight to that investment, to that thought, to something tangible, something to do with money, property, houses. It's anything in that sense. It's earthy energy. The next card is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, this is your outside environment, and it is in reverse. In the right way up, it's having that lack, but now it is in reverse, that you no longer feel left out in the cold. You no longer feel the sense of lack and having no support, because it's saying that there is the support. That's what the 5 is. And 5 is about challenges and changes that you're facing, and joy and that type of thing as well. But it is in reverse, so you're out of this. The outside world is seeing you as the outside influence, is that you no longer are left out in the cold and no longer lacking. So now the flow, what you are holding on to so tightly, you've released it, and you feel that you have the support that you need, and you don't feel there's a lack or being left out or feeling alone. That's past you. Your hopes and your fears. It is the Fool card, but it's also in reverse. Now, the Fool is taking that leap of faith, but you are afraid to take that leap of faith. And this is a major arcana card. So the universe is actually saying to you in your hopes and fears not to take a leap of faith, not to begin something new. It's ground zero, the new beginning. It's not the time to do this. in your hopes and fears, because the opportunity is not there for you. The opportunity is blocked with regards to finances. And you have this here as well, the 4 and the stale mate, or the crossroads that you're at, the choice with passion. The cerebral energy didn't work for you. And the card of victory, you have the victory when moving forward, when you make the right choice, the 7 with your will. And the choice is not to take any opportunities and to jump into anything new now. Definitely not. Finding that between the yin and the yang. Your outcome card is the 9 of Swords, also in reverse. Now the 9 of Swords is insomnia, not sleeping, worrying constantly. It's cerebral energy, so going round and round in your mind, possibly getting harsh words thrown at you as well. Sharpness, swords, it's that energy again. But it's in reverse now. 9 is an end of a cycle, so it's the end of the insomnia, end of the worries, end of feeling trapped and that you have nowhere to turn. That has come to an end, and I'm going to just clarify this because it's quite a heavy reading. And yeah, we have the 6 of Wands. Again, there's legalities here. There are legalities here. And it's saying this is normally 6 is finding that balance in a cerebral way, contracts, legal things, thoughts, speech, anything like that. But it's in reverse. Now, normally this would be sailing onto calmer waters, but it is in reverse, saying that you're not sailing onto calmer waters yet. It could be a card of travel, that you won't be traveling. This is the card of travel as well. Not to do any of that, possibly, because we have this not to do anything new, no leap of faith. And, okay. Leo, this is a card of feeling a broken heart and sadness again, the 3. So something emotional. It could have been a relationship breakup. It could be a contract that didn't come through, because there was a lot of emotion invested in it. And the swords, there's this piercing, and there again we have these 3 swords falling out, where you didn't know which way to turn. Absolutely didn't know which way to turn, and you're coming out of that with a 3, moving forward again as well. So there's definite change for you, where there's been heartbreak, there's been pain, there's been choices, stalemates, being stuck, not moving forward, because the 8th house is money from other people. So benefiting from money from other people, that was the 8th house, but you're moving to the 9th house, so that money from other people somehow has been stalled. There's been something that hasn't been right about it. And yes, it has caused a lot of drama in your life, as we can see the 8th house. So here we have space clearing, and as we can see, there's definite hardships for you, Leo. Space clearing, you see the dark clothing as well, and it's normally when there's darkness around, it's feeling sad or regret or something that you've lost, and you need to clear out things that were possibly this feeling of lack, this feeling of maybe feeling hurt. There you have all these reverse cards, so you are definitely on the right track, clearing out the stagnant energy, holding on too tight, moving forward. So I'm going to read that from the book and see how that culminates with this and resonates. Right, here we go, Leo. And it says here, an ethereal wind blows and begins to clear away old negative thoughts and feelings. It may feel a little disconcerting at first, but this clearing creates a space for positive and harmonious energies to enter. You are advised to stop dwelling on the past, for this will not change anything, and this is the past. Remember that, okay? Regret serves no purpose other than to make you unhappy. It also blocks positive new energies from entering your life. The following process can help clear and transform you. Close your eyes and imagine a warm, soft light within your heart center. Breathe in the light And as you exhale, breathe out all negative thoughts and feelings. Just let it go and then breathe in light again and repeat the process for a few minutes. Gentle, slow and rhythmic breathing. Breathing in and out, letting go and clearing your heart and mind. Now imagine a beam of rainbow light flow into your heart and another beam of light flow through your mind. Feel this colored light calm you, heal you and clear your thoughts. Imagine yourself now as a tranquil pond surrounded by water lilies, beautiful flowers and trees. It feels as though time stands still and you realize deep within your heart that the present is all that matters.